Hello beautiful people, thank you for popping down to see what's happening down on Botting Farm today. I thought I'd bring you outside today because I'm going to be talking about sage. So I'm going to start getting into some of the individual herbs now. I've got two varieties of sage that I grow at the moment. This is actually a broadleaf sage and this is your standard white sage. So sage is actually a member of the mint family. It's got high doses of vitamin B, C, E, copper and thiamine in it. It also has vitamin A, fibre, calcium, iron, folate, magnesium and manganese in it. So I'm not a medical professional or a professional herbalist. I just do this research for myself because I love herbs and I love being in the garden. So please consult Dr. Google or a professional to make sure it's okay for you. There is inedible sage that you cannot use, like the May-night and the annual salvia sage. You can't eat them or use in medicinal products. It's really easy to grow, which is one of the reasons I love growing it. It's also a great companion plant with your brassicas, like your broccoli, your cabbage and your collie. It repels cabbage moths and carrot flies, and it also attracts pollinators. So how can you use the good old sage? Well, you can make infused oils for the kitchen, herbed butters, works well in soups, combined with Italian parsley for a powerful pesto. You can use it in breads and pastas. And yes, I'll go through and do some recipes and other things with sage later on. You've got to learn about it first. Can't tell you everything right away. You can also make sage tea to kill the pain in sore throats, mouth ulcers, gum disease, laryngitis and coughs. It's an astringent, antiseptic and antibacterial. So for example, if you have a toothache, mix a tablespoon of sea salt, 2 tablespoons of dried sage in a little whiskey or water, swish it around your mouth for a few minutes before spitting out. There you go, easy as that. Just in case you can't get to the dentist. Sage also aids in digestive function, like gas or bloating. A spoonful of sage oil can relieve constipation as well. So the sage oil or the infused sage oil in the kitchen can also help you if you can't go poo-poos. Another good use of sage is smudge sticks. I need to put my teeth in. Okay, if you don't know what a smudge stick is, Agent actually makes his own. This is his jumbo smudge stick, and he also makes little baby ones too. So for those of you who don't know what smudge sticks are, they've actually been used for thousands of years to cleanse the air of impurities such as bacteria and viruses. We tend to, especially at the moment with the beer flu going around, we sage our house at least once a month. If we know people who are coming into the house who have maybe been exposed, we also burn incense. So you can grab some white sage incense and you can burn that while you've got people around as well. Try and keep the nasties out of your house, all those yucky viruses and such. Every time I've gone to sit down to do this video today, everyone becomes noisy. Sorry about that. Now sage can also be used to relieve congestion. It can be used like eucalyptus to relieve bronchitis and congestion. It helps loose the mucus, prevents bacterial growth and soothes the lining of the bronchial tubes. So I'm sure you've all had the old eucalyptus steam bath. Put a towel over your head, sit over a bowl and sniff it in for about 10 minutes. You can do it exactly the same with sage. Just grab a tablespoon of dried sage, a handful of fresh leaves, or if you don't have the fresh leaves, you can also use a few drops of sage oil, which I also have in my essential oil kit. That's another thing to get into. Starting on the herbs, get to the essential oils eventually. So you put all them into a pot, bring it to the boil, then transfer it into a large bowl, drape a towel over your head and lean over the bowl. Keep breathing for about 10 minutes and can be repeated several times a day. So the old sage has got quite a few little different uses, which is one of the reasons I love it. And it's so easy to grow and it smells pretty too. So I thought I'd get this done before I went and watered the garden. See, we're out the front. Everything is looking beautiful since all that rain. We had another 38 mils the other day. 28 mils I should say. I don't know if you can see that, the spinach is reaching for the sky over the arbour. And the weeds are back thanks to all the rain. Another job for Agent on the weekend. Everything's looking really good at the moment. Except the tomatoes way over there, they need a good drink. So that's what I'm about to go and do. So I hope you liked what you saw and what you heard. If you do, give me a big thumbs up, because I love big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and tickle that bell so you get all notifications when we upload something soon. So I hope you all have a wonderful day and I'll talk to you soon. The next thing that I'm going to be teaching you how to do is actually something you can do with sage. And it's a sage cleaner for your home. So we'll see you on that one. See ya.